morning, guys. It's John here at Shell Island Fish Camp. We'll try something new. We're going to do some interviews with some frequent flyers, frequent fishermen, anglers. We're going to introduce, I call him Tennessee Pete.
Howdy.
This is our friend. He comes to visit us. How many times a year you come to visit us?
3 or 4 times a year. Yeah.
He's a good guy up from Tennessee area.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that Central, middle, east, west?
It's they call it East Tennessee, but it's right on the cusp of middle and east.
Okay. Well, tell everybody how long it takes you to get here. I mean, that's a pretty big haul to come fishing, isn't it?
It is, and it generally, some folks can do it faster, but it takes about 10 hours to get here.
10 hours.
Yeah, it sure does. And
He's got a pretty neat little setup. He's got a big boat and he's got a little boat. It just depends on how he decides to come. This trip you're staying in your little RV spot here at the river seawall, and brings the Sea Hag with him this
I
time.
do. That's my little boat. That's my little skiff.
But he'll take it out and go fishing, has a good time. But that's a long way to come fishing. But ain't there somewhere up there you can fish?
There is, but it ain't as good as here, see?
And that's
saltwater
you said
fishing.
how far is it?
484 miles if I don't get lost. If I get lost, it's substantially farther.
Okay. We had a couple of questions in mind for you. That when was your actual first trip down here to Shell Island?
My first trip was in April of 2010.
Okay. What was your first memory there in 2010?
Oh gosh, we caught so many trout out in the grass flats. We sure did, and that was a fine memory.
We got April coming up, guys, and that's gonna be happening pretty soon. So from April of 2010 to present day, does it things like changes? Does it seem like it's the same? What does that feel like?
Well, when I first came here, there was a different owner, and then y'all got your hands on it and doing really well with it, and it's a whole lot nicer than it was then. Everything seems to run smooth, and it's just so nice. The folks are like family.
Yeah.
Just like family.
And you're active on the social media with us. I see you there all the time, and I pick at him a lot on the social media thing, or Mr. Jeff will pick at him, and we do treat you like family. We love you, Pete. What I'd say is your favorite memory, or your back up just a little bit, your favorite thing about Shell Island overall?
Well, it's really quiet and peaceful here. I really enjoy that, and the people, like I say, just so friendly and helpful. I mean, I don't know how much help these folks have given me. Every time I come here, I do something stupid, but they always bail me out. Yeah, they sure do.
Well, that brings a memory to, I remember, we talked about it a little while ago, was got himself a brand new Tohatsu motor on his
25 horse.
25 horse on the old Sea Hag.
Wasn't even broke in.
And this hard-working man here, look at them hands, he's
Popeye.
held on to that thing. It come off of his doggone boat out there in the water. And
had a death grip on that throttle.
Somebody came by and stopped and helped you.
They did. Is one of the boys that works here, one of the captains here, came by and helped me lift that motor back up. And I'll tell you something else too. A sheriff's pulled up too, and he helped too. You just don't get that everywhere.
Yeah.
You just don't. And the sheriff towed me back, and I'm going to say it was 6 mile tow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He probably just felt sorry for you.
Well, I'm kind of pitiful.
No, I'm just kidding. You you've got a good memory here, your favorite memory that you can think
I
of.
have got so many favorite memories, but I'm going to say my best one, probably the most rarest thing for this far north on the Gulf, is I caught a 26.5-inch snook.
Wow.
Yeah, down
That is
behind-
rare. That is definitely rare for this
Yeah,
area.
and so that's probably one of my favorites.
Okay. Did you get a good picture of it?
I did get a good picture of
We'd
it.
love to see that. I'm sure everybody would.
Yeah, I've got.
We'll get that posted up.
I'll see if I've still got it.
Okay. All right. What keeps you coming back, Tennessee Pete? It's a long drive, 484 miles.
Yeah.
What makes you want to drive that drive?
Well, up in Middle Tennessee, we don't have the fishing that's here. We have good fishing, we sure do, and we could catch big stripe up there. But this saltwater fishing is the berries. Now, I really, really like it.
The bee's knees.
Yeah. I just love it. Well, I tell people, once you go saltwater fishing, freshwater fishing, you ruin. You just ruin.
I think I could second that motion. I started as a fishing. We got our pelicans business. The tarpon hadn't showed up yet, but the pelicans are just having a muck of it. Started off fishing the Flint River in Middle Georgia and them shoal bass and little ponds, and there just ain't nothing like that tub.
I mean, it's fun because I like the fish, but man, this saltwater fishing, you don't know what you're gonna get. Up in Tennessee, if you're gonna go bass fishing, you'll probably catch bass. If you're gonna go shellcracker fishing, you'll probably catch shellcracker. Catfish, same thing. But here, you don't know what you're gonna catch. You don't know.
Well, we got a chance to go fishing the other day together.
We
other
sure
evening,
did.
And shoal whooped up on the black drum, and
There was some
had
trout.
a great time.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my fondest memories there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to refresh that one on.
Oh yeah, I'll be back in
with Pete. So
6 weeks.
well,
I'll be back.
we look forward to seeing you. Thank you for letting us sit down with you and ask you a bunch of questions. And
Oh hey, I enjoyed it.
we want to do. We'll find somebody else to do. If somebody wants to nominate one of our guys, drop it in the comments down there, in the comment sections down below. If you got any questions for Tennessee Pete, we'll drop them in there and we'll see if we can get an answer for you. You got any questions for me?
I'll
or-
answer them the best I can.
So we're doing this in out of love and out of fun, and because Pete, you and I both love this place
Yes, sir.
with all our hearts, and it just gives us peace when we're here. We know there's a bunch of people out there that feel that same way. So somebody drop a little comment if you want to let me know, or send me an instant message, and we'll do a little interview of somebody that you'd like to talk to or learn more about. But until then, y'all remember, quit wishing,
Come fishing.
come fishing. There you go, Pete. So we appreciate it, my man.
Thank you.
You have a safe drive home.
I will. Be cutting out of here in about half hour.
Tell me how that feels.
I tell you what now, this is a good fight right here. And look what I mean.
Government strapping the system.
Come on down.
Big old round. Big old round. Can't get him in the camera.
I'm talking about Pete.
Yes, sir. Afternoon.
Government strapping the system.
Look at that sunset. What you think, Pete?
Oh yes.